Myanmar, girl, 7, reported shot dead in brutal crackdown on anti-coup protesters in Myanmar.
Here's a summary of the article.
A 7-year-old girl has died after being shot at her home in Myanmar by security forces, staff at a funeral service have said. It would make her the youngest victim so far in a crackdown against opposition to last month's military coup in the country. Soldiers shot at her father but hit the girl who was sitting on his lap inside their home, her sister told Myanmar Now media outlet, which said 2 men were also killed in the Chanmayathazi township. At least 8 people, including a boy whose age was given as either 14 or 15, and 2 rescue workers, were killed in the same area on Monday, Myanmar Now reported. Regime forces had opened fire despite no protests taking place nearby, Myanmar Now said. A doctor told the agency the man was shot and killed by security forces during an anti-coup protest. Opponents of the takeover only began using organized violence after more than 100 demonstrators had been shot dead by police and soldiers.
This post received a score of 35,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
For further story, they stormed into our house insolently, I Chan San said. Everyone who was at home was told to sit. They asked if everyone in the house was there. My father responded that was everyone. Kin Myo Chit was sitting in our father's lap. One of them said my father was lying and looked around, she said. The father repeated that the 6 family members present in the room were the only people in the house, and a soldier said he was lying and shot at him, I Chan San added. The bullet hit Kin Myo Chit instead, she added.
My father also didn't know what to do because the kid was in his arms. They told him to give them the kid, she said, but her father refused. They tried to take the dying girl?
Eliminate the evidence. What girl? There was no girl.
How do we calm the anti-coup protests? Let's kill a completely innocent 7-year-old.
Well, I think it would drive some of the more peaceful protesters underground and bring out the more radical ones. I even advised my uncle not to go out and cheer the protesters because of the rising violence.
Sounds like the more radical ones are the only sort of protesters that can bring about change in this case. They have shown no interest in public opinion or willingness to cave into anything peaceful, and have proven they will go to any lengths to maintain power. Peaceful protests work under a sound government. Revolutions are what is often required, historically, to bring about change from dictatorships.
Greater than peaceful protests work under a sound government. I've always heard it as, peaceful protests work if the cops don't shoot. So definitely not Myanmar.
You have to be fucking kidding me. Shot a child.
They have videos of the soldiers up on an overpass laughing while they pick off people from distance. It's all on our public freakouts. Fucking sad what the international community allows to happen with only stern letters as a response.
I'm not complaining about it at all, but I think the subreddit you linked isn't the one you intended.
Posts of junta brutality are also at Myanmar. Note some of the posts are unlabeled NSFL not safe for life, NSFW not safe for work, and contain gore and bloodshed. NSFL is defined as when something is so fucked up that even the raunchiest people would be scarred from it, and #X200B, and I think OP is trying to link to public freakout.
I did not know there was a subreddit for Myanmar, thank you for that.
Note some of the posts are unlabeled NSFL not safe for life. When something is so fucked up that even the raunchiest people would be scarred from it.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.